Israel be saved. Israel be saved.
Yeah, we on top, though we on the bottom. Oppressed every day, might not see tomorrow. Curses on us, cause we broke our laws. Now we in a land we don't call our own. We been oppressed so long, but one day we gon' rise up. These nations, they don't want no problems,
but they got one.
cause one day you'll come back. Cause one day
You'll come back.
I know Israel be saved.
From the 12 tribes, the kingdom come to take it from the 12 tribes. The kingdom come to take it from the 12 tribes. The kingdom come to take it.
What's up, bro? You got any questions? Cause yeah, come around, bro. Come around. What's up, bro? Who do you, Israel? Give me Deuteronomy 28. First, give me Romans 8, verse 16 real quick. Alright, look, all praise. Finally somebody said, this brother said, come to me. I want you to prove to me that I'm an Israelite. I want you to prove to me I'm an Israelite. And we out here telling y'all that y'all Israelites. We telling y'all God chosen people. Ain't one of y'all walked up and said, show me that I'm God chosen people. Read what you got.
Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
So the Bible said the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit. The words in this Bible bear witness with the Spirit inside of you, read.
That we are the children of God.
That we are the children of God. Now give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. So these words gonna bear witness. These words gonna testify against you. That you testify with you to show that you the children of God. Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. Listen to this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations above all nations of the earth.
So the Most High said we keep his commandments, he gonna set us above all nations on earth. Read. Talk to the Israelites now. Read.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said, look, you keep my commandments. He talked to the Israelites. He told the Israelites, you keep my commandments, you're going to be a very blessed people, above all people on earth. Verse 15. Jump down.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said, it's going to come to pass if you don't hearken to my voice, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake.
But he said, look, so basically he gave the Israelites blessings for obedience. And he said,
and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So he said they're going to be upon you for a sign and a wonder. This is how you're going to be able to identify the children of Israel from the evil that the Most High God had put on them for doing what? Breaking what? For breaking his commandments. So you're going to be able to identify God's curses on these people because they were disobedient to the ways that God appointed them. Give me give me 6 to 8. Let's get to the point. Listen to this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he's saying the Most High gonna bring you into Egypt again. Egypt is synonymous for slavery. Let's prove that. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. Because how did the Israelites come out of Egypt the first time? No. How did they come out of Egypt the first time?
How did they come out?
Yeah. And did they do it? Did they walk out? How did they get to the promised land? How did they get to the promised land? They walked to the promised land. So listen to this, read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, read.
Out of the house of bondage.
What did God call Egypt the what? The house of bondage. The house of bondage, slavery. God called Egypt slavery. Because the biblical name, the name that was called, before it was called Egypt, it was called Mizraim. after we was went there, it was called the house of bondmen, meaning Egypt. Egypt is a Greek word that means bondage. Read.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Or the house of bondage. Or slavery. Read.
With ships.
How we get over here? With ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said, just like I'm telling you it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Have we seen our homeland since we've been here? Read.
And there you shall be sold unto your
He
enemies.
said, there. Once you get off these ships, you're going to be sold to your enemies. Who we sold to? Okay, read.
For bondmen
For slave men.
and bondwomen.
Was not we sold for slave men and slave women? So the Spirit brought witness with our spirit that we the children of God. Hold on, I ain't through. Now jump up to verse 47. Listen to this.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
So he says, since we don't want to serve God, since we don't want to keep his commandments, like our people being disobedient right now, breaking the Sabbath, read,
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
so who we serve for all things now? We got to serve our enemies. God said, you don't want to serve me for the abundance of all things. Therefore, you're going to serve your enemies, read. But what we got to serve them for, read?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent our enemies against us? Read.
And hunger.
And hunger. Who we go to for food? Where our chain of fast food restaurants at? Do we own the chain of fast food restaurants? Do we got our own produce? Are we forming our own food and putting it in the stores? No. So who we go to for that? Our who? And what God called them right here? Our enemies. He said you got to go to your enemies for what?
In hunger and in thirst.
Who you go to for discerning? Aquafina, Sprite, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Jack Daniel, vodkas, whatever you want to drink, who you go to? Read.
And in nakedness.
Who you go to for silk? Let's just say you make your own clothes. Who you buy the silk from? Who you buy the cotton from? Your enemy. Read.
And in want of all things.
And you gotta go there. You want to get married? You want a paycheck? You want a house? We don't manufacture our own cars. Our names ain't on these cars. He said, want of all things, read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
The same enemy that you gotta go to for food, water, clothes, a house, a paycheck, a car, a job, and one of all things, he gonna do what? Read.
Upon thy neck.
He gonna read that again. He said what?
Put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
Who put these yokes of iron upon thy neck? Hold this up. Hold this up now. Let him see it over there because he causing confusion. Who put these on our neck? Who put these? What God called them?
Enemy.
What God called them?
Our enemy.
Our enemy. Who put these on our neck? I want you to tell me. Who put that on our people's neck? He said he did. That's right. And what did God call to read that again from the top?
47. Because thou servest the Lord.
49, bro.
49. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemy.
God called him your enemy. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 32. So look, these signs of who the Israelites are. So they went on slaves on ship. They what? That's a sign of who? Who the Israelites are. If they serve their enemy for food, water, and clothes, and had your turn on their neck, that's a sign of who the Israelites are. Read what you got.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who they happen to? And what people was our sons and daughters given to? Okay, read on.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longer for them all the day long.
All we could do was cry when our sons and daughters were given to you. Seen 12 years a slave? You remember that scene? The poorest parts of the cities. Read.
That's right. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
What type of fields was we cursed in? Tell them loud.
Cotton field.
What else? The rice plantation. The tobacco plantation. Hey, what's some type of fields we was cursed in? I don't know, man. You know. See, this why the scriptures say they go estranged as soon as they were born from the womb.
Educate me. Tell me.
You know what type of fields we was cursed in. We had to chuck corn. We had to pick your tomatoes. We had to your potatoes. We had to pick your carrots. We had to plant your rice. We had to do all that. And did we get paid for that?
No.
So is that evil?
That would be evil.
Is that not a curse?
That must
So is that evil?
That would be evil.
Is that not a curse? So is that evil?
That would be evil.
Is that not a curse? So is that evil?
That would be evil.
Is that not a curse?
That must be a curse.
Okay, God told them like what? Read it again.
Cursed shall thou be in the city,
He said, curse shall thou be in the city, read.
and cursed shall thou be in the
He
field.
said, curse shall thou be in the field. He just told you that's a curse. He knows it's a curse. When we come out here and try to tell our people, that's evil as hell. And I'm gonna tell you something. Give me Jeremiah 22 and verse 13. That's evil as hell. Look, I was looking at a documentary. They said they worked the slaves in the Caribbean islands so bad that their muscles used to detach from their body from exhaustion. Not from cause they getting big and strong, from exhaustion, not eating. Matter of fact, they did another report showing that you had slaves worked in the sugar plantations, but a lot of them died from hunger. How the hell do you work on a plantation and die from hunger? That's what I'm talking about. You picking corn and stuff out. You sit up there and say, I'm gonna eat this corn. But they got scared to eat the corn because they for real their life, they get caught eating the corn, they're gonna get beat halfway to death. So now you gotta make a choice. Hell, just die or die. Steal the corn and die, or eat the corn and die. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. Read on, bro.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
I want to ask you something. Was America built up on unrighteousness?
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Hell no.
Hell no. So it wasn't built up on unrighteousness.
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so?
I believe equality is
So how was America built up then? Tell me how America came into power.
It was built on the foundation of lies, some lies. It was built on the backs of your ancestors. It was built on the backs of you guys who deserve reparations, who deserve.
Okay. Now look, stand spirit out here. We ain't worried about him. What you say?
It's white privilege like that minimizes what you guys are trying to do, and it's not what we need. We need these voices. We need empowerment in the African American community, like you guys are doing.
Hey, y'all stand spirit. I want to hear you though.
It's not about me.
I want to hear you though, bro. Yeah.
It's not about me. This is about you guys. This is about you organizing. I can only help. I can't do anything. And it's like that. I'm just a white boy on a corner listening to you guys speak. And this is really enlightening. It's very.
But look, I asked you one question though.
Yes, sir.
Is America built up on righteousness? Yes or no?
I don't think
Yes. Yes. Slavery is unrighteous.
Bring it on!
Rape is unrighteous. What are Native American Indians?
What? Sorry.
War on the Native American Indians.
There was a war in America.
Okay, where they at?
They're on reservations. Most of them are dead.
Why are they on reservations though? Whose land was this?
It was there.
Okay, it was their land. So it's not America built up on righteousness. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Bring it on!
Yes, look, read this real quick. See, you don't want to say yes, America is built up on unrighteousness. It's built up on lies. He said lies, that's unrighteous. God said don't lie, that's unrighteous as hell. It was built up on rape. God said rape is the same as murder.
I thought you meant the country. I thought you meant the country.
I'm talking about the whole country of America. They stole the land, first of all. Don't you know? I want to ask you something. What's the statute of limitations on murder?
Tell me.
It ain't no
statute of limitations on murder. If I kill somebody today and they look and I become a fugitive, y'all hunt me, the white man, will hunt me down for the rest of my life. A proof in the pudding, Ashanti Shakur. She's over there in Cuba hiding right now. But she ain't killed nobody. But they've been hunting her ass down for over 20 years though. They're gonna make sure it ain't no statute of limitations on murder. So that means think about the so-called Jewish Holocaust, right? They still hunt people down there was involved in that, right? And how many years ago that was?
1945.
Man, that was years ago. They still hunting people down that was involved in the Jewish Holocaust. So there's no statute of limitations on murder. So this land was built up on robbery, rape, murder, lies, bloodshed. There's no statute of limitation on that. And what's the punishment for that according to death? I mean, according to y'all system set up.
There is none.
It ain't no punishment for murder?
There's no well, there is.
Okay, what is that punishment for murder then?
Well, it's supposed to be imprisonment. Right?
Okay then, so what do all white people need to be? Cause look, if you are accessory, if you are an accessory to the murder, if you reap the benefits of it, guess what? Y'all supposed to be in prison. And that's what God said. Now listen to this. Now look, y'all pay attention. Listen to this. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house upon unrighteousness.
This house was built up upon unrighteousness. It was built up on slaves. They stole the land. This land ain't there. Y'all know this land was beautiful at one time. Hills grazing, buffalo roaming everywhere. You'll see a buffalo in sight. Read.
And his chambers by wrong.
Read.
That saith his, that uses his neighbor's services without wage.
Who used our service without wages? Read.
And giveth him not for his work.
And giveth us not for our work. See, the work that we did as slaves made this country the most powerful country on the planet Earth.
That's right.
Man, imagine over 400-500 years. Matter of fact, slavery beginning in the 1400s on certain plantations. 1619 it got real big. But imagine over 400 years of free labor, free service. They plant the grill, working sun up and sun down, and you able to trade. That's how America got rich, through trade. That's why they got the most powerful military, through your labor, bro. Through your labor. But right back to you. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 37. So these are signs of who the Israelites are. So from what you heard, who the Israelites?
You guys.
We God's chosen people. Even your slave master tell you that we the Israelites. We come out here every week, and sometimes our people don't believe us. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
God said we're gonna become a great wonder to these nations. He wondering like, damn, they know they're Israelites. They know they're Israelites. He telling their people they can't believe it, but we can't believe it.
It's kind.
Read.
A proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
He said we're going to become a proverb and a byword among all nations where the Lord shall lead us. Our names will change. Proof in the pudding. Who seen Kunta Kinte? What they changed his name to? Toby. God said you're going to become a proverb and a byword. A byword is being called American black, West Indian black, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Panamanian. Them bywords right there. God called you what according to this sign? What? What? Judah. What do God call you according to this sign? Judah. That's what tribe you from. Christ was from the tribe of Judah. Matter of fact,
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.